Hey, hi there, this is just a short one. This is hi again from Spotty Cat, who's going to be obviously star of the show today. Oh, love you, love. And anyway, I picked up just a small collection of rusty and crusty things on the weekend. And so I just thought I'd run through them real quickly. And the first thing I thought I'd show you on our yeah, what do you think about that, Puss? Is what we call a Buddy Beef can opener. I do hope the shadows are okay. These, when they started having tin food in Victorian times, they used these. And the spike on the top of it is so you could start the hole in the top of the tin, and otherwise you sort of went round with that. And listen, I'm going to have to stop it there because I've got a friend of mine here. I'll be back really quickly. Back again, and the Buddy Beef can opener's gone on its way. Let's see what else we've got down here. We've got some tongs, a really nice set of blacksmith made tongs for a blacksmith to use, and really nice wrought work. And again, out of the magic bucket, we've got a is that for carpets or is it for crochet? I cannot remember. I think that's for crochet, isn't it? Anyway, nice old crochet hook with a label on and everything. And oh look, we've got the excitement. But aren't these just lovely? They're for laying bricks or blocks, and you put them in between to check up levels anyway, don't you? And they're just really nice. I wonder, maybe they were galvanized as well. Galvanized, the magic word. And then there were, come this way and go that way. And then there were 3 Victorian doorknobs. And interestingly, on the, I don't know what you call them, we'll call them shafts. I think. Yeah, interestingly, on the shafts, if I get it into focus for you, and if I can get it to stay steady, there is, I don't know how much that'll show in the shadow. Unfortunately, it's my phone that's making the shadow. I need Sue here, she's the artistic director. Anyway, it actually says, it says words on the shaft. I've never really had that before. And anyway, interesting bits though. What do you think about this? This is I wobbled all over the place there, didn't I? This is what I would call a bag lock. And so it's got an old padlock on the end here, and this obviously would have let this open up. But it's also got a couple of tags as well, which again, I don't know if I can really get them in focus. I do hope they are. It's a bit hard to tell from the screen in the sunlight, blah blah blah. Anyway, there's one there. I wondered if they're out of a mine, but because they have got, if I turn them around the interesting side, and they actually do have words on. Oh yeah, there you go. No wonder I didn't think it was in focus before. But they got various things written on them, and so they must have been tags for factory workers of some sort. And the padlock's cute as well. Really, really nice. Anyway, an old bag lock, full of history but mystery as well, I'm afraid. Another thing I got as well, which is so unusual for me, an unusual planes. Whoops, am I filming the grass? I probably am. Unusual planes. There is a huge community. Well, there's a sizable community of people who collect planes, and this is. I think I've chopped the top of it off. Yeah, there we go. And this, anyway, is. I think it's a plane for doing curved surfaces, and I did have a look on the net, and Stanley made an identical one apart from the actual knob, and this is made by Kunz, as you've got, that's KUNZ, and got to be a bit careful about saying that. And it is number 113, and a really interesting plane. I've got to tighten up the big screw in the middle so it all holds together. But really interesting. I never had anything like that. That's which is always a great thing, because usually I've seen everything, man. Then we've got something to keep me on the level. I need these more than anything, really. And I don't know that I can see maker's marks on. The screws look quite crude, especially on this one. You know, that looks like a handmade screw, so maybe it's a fair bit older than I would have thought. Whereas this one with the green liquid will be a bit more mod. And then my favourite thing in my bucket of rusty bits actually was this, which is, it's I don't know if you call them a slate knife, a slate hammer, or whatever, but it's for working slate, so that you have the spike on the back for making the holes for the nails to go in, and then you have the flat surface on the front for actually chopping them to size if you needed to. And you'd also score them with the spike as well, so that when you cut them, they'd go along the line a little bit like glass. And it's got a really interesting handle on there, with a copper ferrule on the end, which looks ancient, and I can't wait to I'll probably bleach that up to kill the worm and then wax it up, and I can't wait to do that. But the interesting thing for me is I honestly don't think that's actually its original handle. I don't know when they started doing slate roofs, but this looks absolutely ancient to me, with the little crosses stamped into it. There's the other side, it's just plain. It's blacksmith made, and the crosses would have just been put on there by the blacksmith. As you know, I want to say that's into the late 1700s, but I wasn't there, what do I know? And anyway, we're going to finish up with two big things. First one is just the bath itself, which is in really not bad nick at all. I'll try and get back a bit so we can see him a bit better, and even the underneath not gone. And people are always surprised how much galvanised baths go to, but you've got to realise a lot of these baths, what survivors, they're generally at least 70 or 80 years old, and sometimes another 20 or 30 years older than that. And anyway, that's a nice little cute one. That's going to make someone a lovely planter, I think. And the final thing I've got here is, it's a fire bucket. Buckets what are painted red, but this one in particular is nice because it's a British rail, and also, oh by heck, the patina on that. I think this would live its life inside, personally, I think. And I think if that was waxed up, it'd just look absolutely delightful. Anyway, that's just a little short one I thought I'd do, and hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back with Sue proper, and we'll start getting some of this things in a bit better focus, probably. But it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Spotty Cat, who I don't think is going to make a return performance. I think I've fed her, so it must be time for her to sleep for probably 3 weeks. Anyway, lots of love, and see you for the next one.